challenge was I knew this industry would not be successful until there was a mechanism to get in kids that really inner city kids, the kids that the colleges want to have and need to have, because the best kids weren't all going to the rich suburban schools. So I was able to start to kind of put a process in place like that, but no one was buying it. No one thought it was doable. And it was about that time when the internet started coming up, and I started looking at emails, and I started putting win faxes together. So instead of putting together a resume and send out 400 pieces of paper, I could click a button and send out 400 kids overnight through a fax machine. And I was doing this on my own because my kids needed help. And the franchise business, they weren't, I said, we got to buy a computer, we got to get a website. And they're like, oh, no, who's going to read emails? What they would say. I'm like, I think they'll look at it, because I was getting calls from coaches who were recruiting my kids that I was doing on my own to help them. And at that point, I'm like, there's got to be a better way. So
you're saying back then, I think this email thing may work someday.
It may work someday.
It might work out.
So I put the franchise business, and I started my own company at that point. And I knew this was a way to do it. And I knew if I could go out and enroll, my goal was to get it to 1.5 million in 5 years. That was my vision. And
how big was the franchise company you're working for at the time?
There was maybe I was selling franchises and teaching franchises how to do this, but it was like almost becoming obsolete. They were working with maybe a couple hundred kids a month, and I was 10% of their business.